Hello, and welcome to the Multicultural Assembly. We are your Homecoming Multicultural Committee, and we are so grateful for the chance to organize something as amazing as this for all of you guys. We hope you've enjoyed all the food and activities so far and that you're ready for one more incredible celebration of diversity and culture.
Though it is the end of a truly splendid week, this video is packed with performances to wow you guys. We love seeing all of you celebrate the beauty of diversity and are ready to close off our MC Week 2021 with a bang.
We would like to thank all of the club officers and performers today for all of their effort into making this week fantastic. We also hope that all of you guys enjoyed learning about cultures and sharing a bit about your own over the course of this week.
We know that this isn't ideal compared to what we would have done during in-person MC week, but we hope you enjoyed all the festivities nonetheless. And now it's time for the most exciting part of our event, MC performances. Let's give a very warm welcome to our very first Airband live band.
In early 20th century America, jazz emerged as one of the most prominent music genres popularized by African American musicians in cities such as New Orleans, Louisiana, and Harlem, New York City. Jazz music is characterized by swing notes, chord variation, as well as improvisation.
Kathak, Kuchipudi, and Bharatanatyam are 3 of the 8 Indian classical dance forms that are showcased in this airband. All the Indian classical dance forms trace their origins back to the temples of ancient India and provide a unique window into the Indian culture and history of different regions. They all have a rhythmic and storytelling aspect, but also have their distinct styles, techniques, costumes, music, and dance vocabulary.
Takita jum, takita jum, di, takita jum. தக்கிட்ட ஜுண்டுதும் தக்கிட்ட ஜம் தக்கிட்ட ஜுண்டுதும் தக்கிட்ட ஜம் தகதிரதும் தகதிரதும் தகதிரதா தக்கிட்ட தீ தக்கிட்ட தக்க ஜுண்டுதும் தக்கிட்ட நம் தக்கிட்ட தக்க ஜுண்டுதும் தக்கிட்ட தக்க தக்கிட்ட தக்க ஜுண்டுதா தக்கிட்ட தீ தக்கிட்ட தும் தக்கிட்ட தங்கிடுதும்
ஜம் தக்க ஜம் ஜம் த தக்கிட்ட த தத்த ஜம் கிடதுக்கு ஜம் த தத்தணும் த தத்தரும் த தக்கிட்ட த தங்கிடதுக்கு தரிகிடதுக்கு த தரித்த த தணத்த த ருணத்த த திமித்த த தஜம் தத்தனம் தத்தரும் தகதிம் தக்கிடதுக்கு தங்கிடதுக்கு தரிகிடதுக்கு த திம் த தரிகிடதுக்கு த த ஜம் திம் தத்த ஜம் நம் தத்த ஜம் தம் தக்கிட்ட தன தத தங்கிடதுக்கு தரிகிடதுக்கு திம் த தரிகிடதுக்கு த த ஜம் திம் தக்க தக்கிட்ட ஜம் ஜம் தக்கிட்ட தக்க ஜம் த ஜம் ஜம் தக்கிட்ட த ஜம் கிடதுக்கு தரிகிடதுக்கு த தம் தரித்த த தரித்த த தடன தரித்த த தரித்த த தரிகிடதுக்கு தரித்த த தனத்த த ஜம் தரித்த தன தத தங்கிடதுக்கு தரிகிடதுக்கு த
Ballet originated from the Italian Renaissance era as a form of entertainment for royalty before becoming a formal style of dance in the 15th and 16th centuries as its influence and popularity grew beyond Italy. Now ballet is known internationally as not only entertainment but also art that serves as foundation to various other types of dance genres.
Raas is a traditional Gujarati folk dance performed during the festival of Navratri. It originated from the Indian state Gujarat and is used to honor goddess Durga. Dandiya is a dance style incorporated in Raas to represent a mock fight between Durga and Mahishasura, where the sticks of Dandiya represent the sword of goddess Durga.
Got me tripping. Cut the coupe, the roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping.
Yeah, if I could. So say the X and O's on another note, I'm ghost. The nose. I put a little selfie on, I'm ghost.
I don't see how you can hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in. Leg out.
Calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving jokes. Nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving jokes. Nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor.
In China, different styles of dance have a long and known history. The oldest Chinese character for dance is a dancer carrying oxtails in each hand written in the oracle bones. Some modern Chinese dances, such as long-sleeve dancing, have been documented since the Zhou dynasty. Dancing has been one of the most precious treasures to Chinese culture.
second oldest toy in history, Chinese yo-yo is an ancient artistic sport that originated from China. After European modernization, the Chinese yo-yo became widely known as the Diabolo. This slowly disappearing athletic activity helps improve gross motor skills, concentration, hand-eye coordination, and helps with stress relief.
Bollywood dancing is based on Indian classical dance or folk dances from various parts of India. It is usually highly synchronized and done with a large group, which makes it so mesmerizing and exciting to watch. With high energy movements and storytelling, Bollywood has evolved throughout the years in cinema and beyond.
Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished.
Come here, rude boy, boy, can you get it up? Come here, rude boy, boy, is you big enough? Take it, yeah, baby, baby, yeah. Take it, yeah, love it, love it. Tera bas mujhe jeene na de, jeene na de. Tera bas mujhe jeene na de, jeene na de. Tera bas mujhe jeene na de, jeene na de. Tera bas mujhe jeene na de, jeene na de.
ये बोल दो आएंगे देर से फिक्रे सब छोड़ दो आज हक से अपने हिसाब में हम जो करने चले गलती वो जोड़ लो
दिल का दरिया बह ही गया इश्क इबादत बन ही गया
I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way for no one. I guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me.
तुझे कितना चाहने लगे हम बात दिल की नजरों की सच कह रहा तेरी कसम तुझे कितना चाहने लगे
अख सुर में ना लगती होई नार दी अख सुर में ना लगती होई नार दी खिच खिच के निशाने सीधे मार दी अख सुर में ना लगती होई नार दी खिच खिच के निशाने सीधे मार दी मेरी थोड़ी बहुती दारू अज लगी सोनिया थोड़ी बहुती दारू अज लगी सोनिया ताइयों गोरा मुख होया अंगे यार वर्गा मुंडियां नु सूली उते टंगी रखदा वे मेरा नखरा ते तिखी तलवार वर्गा मुंडियां नु सूली उते टंगी रखदा वे मेरा नखरा ते तिखी तलवार वर्गा मुंडियां नु सूली उते टंगी रखदा वे मेरा नखरा ते तिखी तलवार वर्गा
Tono for the watch, Prezi plain Jane.
मतलबी हो जा जरा मतलबी दुनिया की सुनता है क्यों खुद की भी सुन ले कभी
Move your body out on the floor. Put your troubles aside. Start living in this body. Can't let go. Throw away all your problems. 'Cause right now it's party time. बात गलत भी हो जाए कुछ देर ये दिल भी खो जाए बेबी कर धड़कने इस तरह से चले शोर गूंजे यहाँ से वहाँ सूरज डूबा है यारो दस्ते भुला लो सारे घर बार के सूरज डूबा है यारो तुम भुला लो सारे संसार के
Chinese classical dance is a traditional art with many different styles that has been performed over centuries, many coming from minority ethnic groups. The Dai minority lived in remote areas surrounded by mountains, hills, and bodies of water. The graceful dance style of this group takes inspiration from the surrounding environment and consists of themes of nature.
Bollywood music, also known as filmy music, originated in India, and the term describes songs that are featured in the popular genre of Bollywood movies. Now the genre has evolved from its traditional roots into a modern art form that takes influences from everything from pop to rap.
Havana, ooh, na, na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh, na, na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na, na, na. Oh, but my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners, Havana, ooh, na, na.
बिजली से चमके हाय ऐसे मैं बलम मोहे गरबा लगा ले नैनों में बदरा जाए छाए छाए fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. सर्दी की रातों में हम सोए रहे एक चादर में हम दोनों तन्हा ना कोई भी रहे इस घर में जरा जरा बहकता है महकता है आज तो मेरा तन बदन मैं प्यासी हूँ मुझे भर ले अपनी बाहों is so bright strawberry champagne on ice looking for you that's what I like that's what I like looking for you that's what I like that's what I like.
K-pop is a pop music that originated from South Korea. Korean pop music has always been around, however, it flourished in the early 1990s. Some of the OG K-pop groups include H.O.T., SES, Girls' Generation, and Setaegean Boys. From this point on, many entertainment companies such as JYP or SM formed to produce top girl and boy groups. Many young aspiring idols train every day to become as successful as BTS or Blackpink. K-pop is becoming more popular worldwide, and as a result, many young teenagers dream to be an idol.
누워서 셀카한 번도 찍고 우린 B 포즈 취할 때 그녀는 항상 B baby 알고 싶어 너의 여권이 어떤 색깔인지 넌 어디서 왔니 너의 몸매는 시시 말을 할게 baby yeah it's alright 몸으로 대화 나눠 let's talk all night yeah 말을 할게 baby yeah it's alright 몸으로 대화 나눠 let's talk all night baby girl yeah I like your style 맘에 쏙 들게 생겼어 baby girl you drive me wild 그저 계속 만들어가 새롭게 because we're one of a kind 누구도 따라 할 수 없는 now on game 시작부터 다 우리 거 잠깐 돌아간다 해도 결국 다시 찾게 돼 여기가 쉽지 않은 매 무지간부터 싹 다 입맛에 다 때려박아 뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜 이게 우리 time 뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜
You make me feel special. 세상이 아무리 날 주저앉혀도 뜨거운 말들이 날 찔러도 네가 있어 난 뜻이 없어. That's what you do. How can I feel special? 아무것도 아닌 존재 같다가도 설레져도 오늘 사랑했다가도 내 부르는 네 목소리에 I feel love. I feel so special.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got the medicine, so you should keep your eyes on the ball. This is getting heavy. Can you hear the bass? Boom, I'm ready. Levies, ceilings, honey. Yeah, this big chain like money. At this go overload. I'm into that. I'm good to go. I'm down. You know I'm glow. And let's go. Can't stop. I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Life is dynamite. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Life is dynamite. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite.
Bhangra refers to many forms of energetic dance originating in Punjab, India. It was created by farmers in Punjab to celebrate a festival during the time of harvest. It is very lively and is traditionally danced to the beats of the dole instrument, large drums, and includes lyrics describing scenes and stories from Punjab with themes of strength, love, and celebration.
Do you slide on all your nights like this? Do you try on all your nights like this? Put some spotlight on your style. Whatever comes too quick. तेरा नहीं कसूर गोरे रंग दा कसूर एक तकनी दे नाल कर दिल चूर हाय तेरा नहीं कसूर गोरे रंग दा कसूर एक तकनी दे नाल कर दिल चूर उत्ते नाल वाले तीर चलावे है नखरे दिखावे बड़ा तड़फावे कुंगड़ा के गब्बरू नचावे हाथ कट जावे कुंगड़ा के गब्बरू नचावे हाथ कट जावे
ਵਗਾਉਣਾ ਵੀ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਤੇ ਲਿਰਿਕਸ ਮਹਿੰਗੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਤੋਂ ਨਾ ਠੱਲਦੇ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਕਲਾਉਣ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਬਰਾਉਨ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਸੀ ਜੇ ਗੀਤ ਦਾ ਟਰੈਪ ਦੀ ਬੀਟ ਆ ਸਿਰ ਕੱਟ ਕੱਟ ਕੇ ਸਪੀਕਰਾਂ 'ਚ ਵੱਜਦੇ ਬਰਾਉਨ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਸੀ ਜੇ ਗੀਤ ਦਾ ਟਰੈਪ ਦੀ ਬੀਟ ਆ ਸਿਰ ਕੱਟ ਕੱਟ ਕੇ ਸਪੀਕਰਾਂ 'ਚ ਵੱਜਦੇ ਬਰਾਉਨ ਮੁੰਡੇ
ਓ ਮੇਰੀ ਮੰਮੀ ਨੂੰ ਪਸੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਓ ਤੂੰ ਵੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਗੋਰਾ ਮੂੰਹ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਚੱਲ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਚੱਲ ਵੇ ਓ ਮੇਰੀ ਮੰਮੀ ਨੂੰ ਪਸੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਓ ਤੂੰ ਵੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਗੋਰਾ ਮੂੰਹ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਚੱਲ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ
you to all our performers, Airband leaders, and of course our audience for tuning in and celebrating all these different cultures with us.
On a more serious note, we'd appreciate it if you would turn your attention to our ASB officers who will be addressing some of the hardships that our communities have been facing in the recent weeks.
To the MSJ community, MSJ ASB was deeply saddened to hear of the recent shootings in Atlanta, Georgia, where 6 of the 8 individuals who lost their lives were working class women of Asian descent. Mission San Jose, with a student population that's roughly 90% Asian American, resonates deeply with lived experiences of anti-Asian sentiment and anti-Asian hate.
Since the start of COVID-19, hate crimes against Asian Americans in the United States have exponentially increased. Many FUSD and MSJ students have shared stories of this racial discrimination they have experienced throughout their lives, and it is deeply concerning that such vitriolic sentiments still linger in our modern society. But this is unfortunately the sad reality.
The recent hate crimes have only highlighted the need for broader discussions on the intersectionality of class, gender, and race in our society, and the various ways in which discrimination, destructive stereotypes, and systemic racism manifests itself in our society. Education is a foundational cornerstone to systemic change. Not only are broader discussions and reflective introspections needed, but it is also time we take critical action on educating future student generations on the history of race in this country. More specifically, on the lived experiences and contributions of Asian Americans to American society. Through actions like implementing ethnic studies and Asian American studies into our curriculum, we can better uplift the most marginalized voices that are often erased from our Eurocentric textbooks. We must utilize education as a critical component in building a more diverse, intersectional, and inclusive future for all students. All of us, whether we're students, parents, educators, or administrators, should reflect deeply on what we can do as individuals in building a more inclusive future for all.
Too often, we categorize Asian American students into categorical monoliths. Too often, we hear comments like, Asians only know how to get good grades, that degrade the raw, lived struggles of many Asian American students in our community. The wealth gap is the largest in the AAPI community when compared to all other racial groups in the United States, further highlighting the monolithic approach we take in stereotyping the Asian American community. This must stop. Asian Americans are a diverse community. We come from more than 25 different countries, where every individual's life story and cultural background is unique. We mourn with the families who have lost loved ones throughout this abhorrent act of violence and stand in strong solidarity with our fellow Asian American Pacific Islander students. We hope that this recent tragedy offers a moment of resolute reflection and a unique opportunity for MSJ students, educators, and administrators to work collectively and create tangible change.
Thank you so much, everyone. It's been an amazing virtual MC week and an honor serving you as your HCMC this year.
Though we couldn't give you the traditional experience of wandering the horseshoe in search of that perfect lunch or cheering for your classmates from the sidelines of the gym, we sincerely hope that you've enjoyed everything that this week had to offer.
Let's give it up for another fantastic multicultural week.
See you all next year.